comes the trap once again. When you trap, though, you leave three-point shooters open.
Marley misses. Owens the rebound. Keith Jennings. He's got Chris Mullin wide open. Marley quickly gets to him. Mullin's going to take it over Marley, and one of the rare misses tonight by Mullin. The rebound goes out of bounds off Golden State. Chris Webber thought the call should have gone the other way. Phoenix gets it back. 3:15 remaining. Suns up by 6.
Offensive foul on KJ. A careless inbound play here by AC Green and Kevin Johnson. A lazy pass, and KJ just pushed off against Mr. Jennings. So Golden State will get it back once again. How many points do you think will be scored in this last 3 minutes and 14 seconds? They're sitting on 130 right now for Phoenix and 124. What do you think it's going to take, about 145 points to win this game?
I think so. Webber.
He hadn't had a chance to do that the whole game.
Jennings for 3. Mr. Jennings gets his first 3 of the night.
That's why it was a lazy inbound play. See, that's a 5-point swing. 2 that you give up and 3 that they get.
130-127 Phoenix. KJ trying to drive by Keith Jennings. Jennings fouled him. That's his first.
It's only the 4th team foul, so not yet in the penalty.
Talk we've had during these NBA playoffs about the trash talking and everything hasn't been time for it in this game.
No, you got to take a breath when you're running back down the floor. You've gone up and down the floor so many times. But this has been a spectacular offensive display by both teams.
There's Ceballos operating along the baseline. Lost it, got it back, wouldn't go for him. Tipped it out of bounds. Ball goes back to Golden State. They're only 3 points down.
That's what I was getting ready to say. With all that's going on here with Phoenix, Mr. Jennings started to pick the ball up and pass it, and when he did, he was going to double dribble, and he had to let it go. Forced turnover here now, and that's the 5th team foul. What an unfortunate play that time by Mr. Jennings. He was going to pass the ball and then had to foul.
That is his 2nd foul. And Cedric Ceballos will be at the free throw line. He has 14 points tonight, 2 for 2 from the line. Phoenix tonight from the free throw line. 23 out of 30.
You know, when you think about Golden State's year this year, as we see Ceballos missed the first one, they win 50 games. Don Nelson has done a great job. You had Chris Webber, but you lose Sarunas Marciulionis and Hardaway for the entire year. Think what's going to happen next year. You get those guys healthy. And then maybe you sign a guy like Robert Parrish. There was a big article in the paper today about possibly Parrish coming. This team could be a championship contender real quickly.
131-127. Phoenix up by 4. Sprewell. He's been playing this entire quarter with 5 fouls.
A 2-point game now. What a great shot. I guess we shouldn't read the obituary too soon on Golden State. Now down by only 1 field goal.
27 points for Latrell Sprewell. 2:15 remaining. KJ penetrates. And was able to call a 20-second timeout to avoid getting tied up as he lost his footing in the paint. A wild and woolly shootout here in Oakland tonight. 131-129 Phoenix. They're trying to win it in 3, and the story tonight has been Charles Barkley. 54 points. Only 7 performances better than Charles Barkley's in NBA playoff history.
Well, when you look at the scoring, you think if Barkley had 54, normally the rest of the guys on your team would not have that many points, but all 5 starters really in double figures, so the other guys also scoring along with Charles. We see the Phoenix has 3 full timeouts remaining. Golden State has 3, and Phoenix has 2 fouls to give here as we get down to the last 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go.
You saw that big smile on Charles' face as he reacted to something someone said to him in the crowd. He's enjoying this.
Well, Charles only taken 8 shots in the second half. Remember, he had 22 at half.
Along the baseline, Barkley 2 more. He's got 56 points.
Charles got to be careful.
7 away from Michael Jordan's playoff record. Phoenix up by 4, 2 minutes to go. There have only been 2 performances better than Barkley's. Elgin Baylor, 61 points in 62, and Michael Jordan, 63 points in 86. Ceballos to Kevin Johnson, 1:44 to go. They got 33-129.
You got to be aware of Barkley. He'll shoot a 3 here, too. He'll step back where he feels so confident right now. Watch him right now. If they don't get up on him, he'll take a 3.
Instead, the pass inside to A.C. Green. Green hits. And it's getting closer for Phoenix. Green with 15 points. The Suns are beginning to smell it.
Well, the Warriors trail by 6. We have 1:30 to go, and Chris Webber squared up on Barkley. One of Barkley will be talking about this in the barbershop tomorrow. Nice drive on the baseline. He has now 56 points.
And KJ has joined us late. It all began very early for Charles Barkley tonight. He had a 27-point quarter to start the game. He now has 56. Elgin Baylor 61 points in 62. Michael Jordan a 63-point game in 86. That game was in double overtime. And we still have 1.5 minutes to go here. Phoenix up by 6. If they win this one, they advance to the Western Conference semifinals. And there's another Golden State turnover. And Phoenix closer and closer now to a 3-game sweep of the Warriors.
I know I'm going to say this, but you want to use some clock right now if you can. You've got a 6-point lead. Milk it and then let KJ penetrate. Maybe find Marley for a 3.
Marley fall away too. No. Sabalos recovers, puts it back in. He's got 17, and it's almost impossible now for Golden State to come back. 137 to 129. An 8-point lead for Phoenix. It's the most points the Phoenix Suns have ever scored in regulation in a playoff game. Billy Owens. 18 points for Owens. 137-131. You see the time left in quarter number 4. Pete Van Weeren, Doug Collins with you from the Oakland Coliseum Arena, where Paul Westphal's Phoenix Suns, who took 5 games a year ago to eliminate the Lakers in round 1, are just 41 seconds away from perhaps sweeping this 3 out of 5 series from the Golden State Warriors on a record-breaking night for Charles Barkley.
Well, just to reiterate what we talked about earlier, too, this is important for Charles Barkley to end this series tonight and get some rest. They had to go 4 or 5 in this kind of pace. Now you go into possibly either Houston or Portland, and you're going to face a team, if you play Houston, where it's not going to be this kind of game. It's going to be a grinding, bumping game. He's going to see an Elijah Wan and an Otis Thorpe. If that team advances, if not, you're going to see a Cliff Robinson, a Buck Williams, so more power players. So important right now for Phoenix to finish this off and get some rest.
Timeout, Golden State. 41 seconds to go.